going on, YouTube? Back at you with another video. Hey, on the route to another yard, just to cut. And just wanted to tell y'all and discuss with y'all with the you've been looking at my videos. I go check out the video with me using the DR. It's called the DR receiver spreader. I attach it to my 36-inch Skag V-Ride 2, and that allows me not to have to take my aerator around with the seeder on it. That way I can fertilize some yards with that spreader. So it just makes it a little bit more convenient. So I'll do both, you know. I'll push spread, or depending on how big the yard is, you know, so I'm not exerting a lot of energy, I'll just go ahead and attach that to my 36-inch Skag V-Ride 2. And it's easy to take on and off. It's just slide it in the receiver, put the bolt in there to hold it in, and then same thing, take it off. Just slide it out, sit it back in my in the back of the truck and roll with me. So but it's convenient, and it helps me to, you know, not exert a lot of energy, so it's all good. But yeah, it's real easy to take on and off, and it's easy to just carry around. So only thing I gotta, you know, if you look at my video, only thing I gotta do is I might lose a little bit of material when I actually stop. So when you're fertilizing, you never really want to stop. You just want to continue to spread. You don't want to stop and let any type of fertilizer pool, because it'll damage your grass. It'll damage the lawn. Even if you try to take a blower to it, and you like, how do you know this? Because it happened to me before. Even if you try to take a blower to it and disperse it and blow it, it's still going to leave a burnt spot. So you got to be careful when you putting fertilizer down, especially during the hot season, because it'll burn your grass. It will burn the grass if it sits, or if it pools, or you get too much on there. It'll burn the grass. So you got to be careful. But yeah, you got to consistently keep moving with the fertilizer, with the spreader, so that you get no fertilizing pooling at one time in a certain area. You just got to keep it spreading. So that's the tip for you. Don't stop. If you stop and you forget to shut off that switch on your fertilizer, and it keeps coming down and it's pooling on the ground, that spot right there is going to be damaged. It's going to be burnt up. So be careful when you're fertilizing. That's why I tell whoever's fertilizing to keep moving. And if you're going to stop on the concrete or somewhere where there's a hard surface. Don't stop in the grass trying to check out and see what's going on, especially if you got that open, the chute open, because the fertilizer is just going to keep dumping out. And while you're doing something else, it's dumping out on the grass, and it's going to burn that grass. And you're going to have to explain. It'll eventually grow back, you know, but you'll have to probably rake up the dead grass, throw some grass seed down there, put a little bit of topsoil on it, and it'll grow back. But you just don't want to be damaging people's yards. So that's a tip for you. If you're ever fertilizing, granulated fertilizing, just keep it moving. Just keep the spreader moving at all times. And if you need to stop to try to check out something, go to the hard surface or to the driveway and then check it out, because you might forget to turn off that shutoff valve, or shut the chute that lets the fertilizer out. You might forget to shut that off if you worried about something else or trying to figure out something. I remember my whole toggle, is that what they call it? The toggle thing that spins around to disperse the fertilizer. I think that's what they call it, if I'm not mistaken. It's not the auger or whatever. It's the toggle. But anyway, on that Toro spreader, the whole thing fell down, and I'm just rolling around with it, and the thing is off, and I tried to there's a, how they do when they try to light dynamite, and they take the stuff and then they lead it away from the dynamite and then light it. That's how it looked in the grass. And I came back the next following week, and that whole line was burnt. So you learn your lessons. It's a learning experience, but yeah, keep it moving. Anyway, I'm on my way to another yard, but yeah, that DR receiver spreader should help me out, so I don't have to, especially in the first round, second round, third round of fertilizing. Now the fourth round, when I start doing aerations and overseeding and putting down winterizer fertilizer, that'll be all the aerator. But throughout the season, I can use that DR receiver spreader just to get me through. And I'll also take my walk behind 1-2 spreader, just in case, I got somebody working with me or something. They can use that. We can get done quicker. Somebody can use that, or whatever the case is. It just depends. But yeah, so far that DR receiver spreader is legit. So it seems like it's going to help me out. My son's not with me today. He didn't want to come. Like I said, I told him I was disappointed in him because, he's not doing nothing today. And I said, what's the reason for you not going out today? And you don't have football. You don't have anything going on. You told me that you was going to, work on the weekends when you can and when you're not doing anything. Well, this is one of the weeks where, he don't have football. And I'm like, hey, you want to go out with me? Because I really need you today, because I'm putting down some fert and it'll help me out to get done quicker. But, you know how kids are. They wishy-washy. But I told him, you don't get no money from me. I'm at that stage now with him. Where you just don't get easy money anymore. You're about to be 17 years old. You don't get any easy money anymore. You have to work for your money. My daughter is still on that, but she wants to work. She's ready to get a job. She's ready to work. She wants to work so she can make money. She likes making money so she can buy things. That's how women are. They like to make their money and they like to buy things. They like to make money and spend your money, the husband's money, the boyfriend's money, and they're happy buying things. That's what they want to do. That's what they do in life. They help spend all your money, and they spend all their money. Ain't that messed up? When do we get to spend our money? Yeah. But it is what it is. And everybody will learn. You'll learn your role, how life is. But yeah, I told my son, there's no more easy money for you, buddy. Either you earn it or you make it, or you don't eat. Not necessarily you don't eat, but you don't get to buy the things that you want. You can't beg me for money anymore. I'm not your everything starts to change as they're getting older, especially with the boys. Especially with boys, things start to change because you don't start looking at them like a little boy anymore. You start looking at them like, man, you better get out there and get it. You better get out there and eat. You better get out there like I'm doing. I'm old. You young. You better get out here and get it. You better look at me as an example and get out there and get it. You think I really want to be out here all day? No, I don't. But it is what it is. If I want to get a couple of things here and there, if I need to pay my bills and pay on this truck and pay for everything else, pay for your football stuff, you know, I got to get out here and do it. Otherwise, nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to be handing you money. I repeat after me. I tell them all the time, repeat after me. Nobody is coming to save you, to save me. Nobody's coming to save you. You are your own kingdom. You are your own kingdom. And you rule your kingdom. And nobody's coming to help you build your kingdom. Nobody's coming to help you. The closest family members are not coming to help you. You are on your own. Get this through your head. This is the real world. You're about to be catapulted into the real world now. Nobody's going to feel sorry for you. Nobody's going to be looking at you like, oh, let me give him a helping hand. Nobody's going to say, oh, he's on the side of the road. Let me pull over and help him. No, there might be somebody that might pull over and help, but hell, everybody else is going about their business. They don't have time to stop to help you. You have to get it out of the mud, get it on your own. And once again, nobody's coming to save you. Nobody. So right now I'm just relaxing and coasting and just doing the work. I'm not trying to rush. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just doing the work. Now when I have somebody with me, I feel more like, man, let's get this done. Oh man, I got somebody with me. Let me hurry up. But when I'm by myself, I just get the job done because there's no need for me to be rushing to tire myself out when I got a full day's of work. So I just go at my pace and just get the jobs done and get the yards done one by one. It's like when we do surgery. You can only do one surgery at a time. So there's no rush. Let's just get the job done and move on to the next one. So that's what I'm doing. But anyway, guys, I'm almost here to my next one. I'll get back with you. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you're watching this, hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, share the video, and I greatly appreciate you for rocking with me and subscribing to my channel. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now. If you just stayed this long, just go ahead and just hit that button. And I'll get back with you on the next video. Peace.